All right, so I've gone ahead and opened up the Azure Storage Explorer out here. And again, we can manage anything that's related to storage out in Azure. We can manage tables and queues and all of our subscriptions, everything we want to do. I've got one of my subscriptions in here, and we've got this storage object that's been created called Tagger that's all connected to Tagger. And if we open up the blob containers here, which are really object containers now, we've got an app uploads and an app downloads. We can ignore this images out for now. We'll come back to what's going to happen there. But the concept is this. I'm going to have an app uploads container that's going to exist out there that we're going to change the logic in our web app to, instead of going to SQL Server, it's going to throw an image into app uploads. And then we'll create a function that will listen for additions to app uploads. It'll process that image. It'll go through that analysis, caption it, tag it, find out if it's adult or racy, get all that information about it. Take that information and write it to DocumentDB. Also stick some header information in SQL Server 2016, but then instead of storing that full image a second time, we're going to use cognitive services to grab a cool thumbnail. It's just going to create a nice thumbnail, and I'm going to send the thumbnail into app downloads. And I call it app downloads because this is then where people can download the image for their app. So if we were to look at that in the Azure portal, here we are in the Azure portal, it's just going to look like this. We've got this blob storage. Notice that we've got blob, files, tables, and queues. These are the blobs that we're looking for. You'll see that we've got these same entities here, uploads and downloads. And we can manage these. We can manage the access keys or do whatever we want here. We see now here where we have this ability to upload. This is brand new in the Azure portal as of this session. Something that's been added is the ability to upload blobs directly. And again, I anticipate this being more full-featured in the future in the Azure portal. But for now, this is pretty good. We can manage our access policies, all kinds of stuff in there. Okay, so keep this in mind as we get ready for our next session, that we're going to be working with this app downloads and app uploads, because we're going to go back and update our code, and we're going to throw a bunch of stuff into an Azure function and do it that way, which is going to be more slick. Sound good?
Sounds really good. Looking forward to it.